Next up in our Moses Hacmon's Most Toxic Relationship series, we have a video on Trisha's channel called We Bought a House Together. So this is when they actually got the house. We've been watching all these videos so far leading up to it, them talking about this house. This is what got them together in the relationship. Remember, he refused to be her boyfriend the whole entire time that they knew each other until the house idea came up, and then he decided he would be her boyfriend, and then shortly after, he got engaged to her and became her fiance. After stating that the reason he didn't want to be her boyfriend before was because he moved incredibly slow, but then once they got the house, all of a sudden he moved super fast, which is very suspicious. And they had actually been broken up before they got the house together, which is another odd thing where they weren't even stable, they weren't even a couple, and then they suddenly just bought a house together and then decided they would be boyfriend and girlfriend. So it's already shady and sus, but let's dive into this video and see what it was like when they finally got the house. All right, let's dive in.
We're at our new house. Oh my god. We're at our new house. This is so crazy. We are like a couple days away from moving. By the time you see this, we'll already be moved in. We're a couple days away. So we came to the house to get like my amazing soon-to-be husband is what do you consider yourself? Design, architect?
I'm an architect.
Interior design, all the above.
How do you not really know what the man that you're engaged to is? Like, you don't even know what he calls himself. But obviously, we can see they're in their brand new house. Moses finally got what he wanted at this point. The con finally worked. He, again, refused to date her in the beginning, said she was too crazy for him, refused to be her boyfriend. Then somehow, when he found out that she had enough good credit for a house, they went into one together. And he even said, honestly, before the house, he said that he could get a house without being with someone, which that should have raised a red flag. And then he decided when they got together, like, okay, I'll be your boyfriend now. Like, all of a sudden, she was worthy of the boyfriend title, even though she hadn't been before, even though he refused to give it to her before. He finally gave it to her as like a reward for getting the house. Because that's all Moses wanted was the house. He didn't want her ever.
So he's doing all the custom furniture in our house. He's doing custom everything. Like he's the one putting together all the walls, everything in our house. So we came over to meet with the closet people because he's building me a closet. I'm so excited. So multiple closets, which I'm so excited about. Honestly, like I just want to stay here tonight. Like it is so nice.
It's hard to leave once we're here.
It's so beautiful. But
yeah, Moses is never going to leave that house. Like, you would have to drag his body out of that house. Like, he's never leaving. Like, over his dead body type of vibes. Like, I feel like he's going to take her and this house for all that it's worth. In the end, 100%, I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to gun for this house once he breaks things off with her, which I still believe will happen. I still believe a divorce will happen. I also find it interesting that they kind of like brag about how he's going to design everything and how he's going to build everything. And it's like, okay, Moses, calm down.
the coolest thing, I walked in and he had this. This is the first thing in our house. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, it was so cute. Look at all the liquor I made. What the heck? What?
Is that why make sure you have something to drink when you get here?
Oh my god. Did you pick this up?
We need to have them cold. What do you mean? Yeah. I know you like it cold.
What's hiding behind there? What's that?
No, that's my licorice.
Why are you hiding it?
Because it's not something to be proud of.
Babe, first of all, I'm proud. Like, this is brutal.
I bet she loved that. I bet that she loved that he kind of made the move-in special by giving her a gift with it, because she typically likes those type of things, but like, who wouldn't? But I feel like Moses just did that, like he always does, just for like the recognition. So everyone would be like, oh my God, Moses is the best guy. Like, I don't feel like anything he's ever done for her has been genuine. That's just my opinion, though. It always feels like a show or like a performance. Like he's doing it for validation. Like either from her or for like from her fans.
Bougie. This is, babe, that was
Because
so
then you were
exciting.
driving all the way here. I want you to
Oh, but yeah, for my closets. I was like, oh, I really want to go. Can you take care of our closets? Like, yeah, I guess I can. But I was like, no, let me just not be lazy and go out because I'm excited about it. Oh my God, that's, this is so exciting. Oh my God. Well, we'll probably do like some sort of empty house tour, but not right now.
We'll be here soon, so.
Yeah, oh my God. This is the kitchen.
Moses looks so happy about this house, and like, you can't blame him. It's like worth millions, but he's so happy to be in here. He would have never been in a house like this without her. He knows that. Meanwhile, Ela and Ethan, I mean, I've never seen their house, but I'm assuming it's big, right? Because Trisha always talked about it. But meanwhile, his sister had found success and had found herself in a situation that was good. And Moses wanted the same thing. He's so like smug about this, and he's just so happy to be in that house. Like I said, it's like the con paid off.
We'll just give you a little sneak peek. This is our kitchen. It's really cool. It has.
This is the first thing we fell in love with.
I need to go get my phone because my TikTok. Tell me you keep kosher without telling me you keep kosher. Look, we have one sink, two sink. There's our realtor knows this Moses from Israel, even though he doesn't really practice like Judaism, and he asked for him on his behalf. Oh, are these kosher sinks? Which what else would they be?
So I thought Moses said he didn't practice kosher, like being kosher. And he didn't practice Judaism. Like, he just said that a couple of videos ago, that he's not kosher. Or, like, that he doesn't follow those rules. So it's odd that she says that that the realtor asked that for Moses. Also, she's in an incredibly happy mood and an incredibly nice mood. I feel like it's because she finally got the house that she wanted. So she always wanted commitment from the partner that she was with. So now she like got a house with him, and she knows at this point, like, well, he can't leave. He's gonna live with me now. I'm gonna see him day in and day out. Like, he'll always be here. So I can completely understand like why she's feeling better about this situation.
Right? Isn't that?
They just need to separate. So like one will be meat, one will be for milk, and one will be for neither, you know.
Oh, you have to have a separate. Oh, so you have to have 3 sinks. That's so funny.
You're ultra religious.
Our kosher kitchen, babe.
I
That
mean,
was
even so for poor people.
Ooh, that's interesting because he said that's if you're ultra religious, which he's claimed that he's not. So I guess that wouldn't apply to him, even though Trisha keeps trying to force it on him. Because she even said, we've done the clips before, I'll go ahead and include them again, where she says he's not Jewish, he doesn't even practice it, I'm the one forcing it on him.
Well, this is what you'll have, a sink divided to 2. So you'll have meat product and dairy products.
What's that thing? That was left there?
Yeah, they left it here.
Okay.
Some kind of
Random.
experiment.
That was so cute. Oh my God. I just gotta look at this. That was the cutest thing ever. And the little Valentine's Day? Babe, what?
Well, we're waiting for the Reese's.
Oh, did you take the one out?
Put it in the fridge.
Oh my
Then
God.
you don't need them.
You know what's really interesting about this is that he got her the little Valentine's Day gift, and she even acknowledges it, and she says, even the little Valentine's Day gift. And let me see, this was posted about about a week before Valentine's Day would have happened. So during their actual Valentine's Day, which you guys will see later in the series, she actually gets mad at him because he hadn't done anything for her, and she kind of makes a big deal about it and makes him feel bad. And she like, even though she told him before, like, if you get me this engagement ring, you'll never have to do anything for me again. Like, no Valentine's Day, no nothing. Or like, if we get this house, you don't have to do anything for me. But then like, obviously he gets these things for her, and then she still wants something, and then she gets disappointed when he doesn't give it. That's why she's kind of, I won't say kind of, that's why she lies when she says, you never have to do anything for me again. But then if the people don't, she gets upset at them. She's done this to like all her boyfriends, and I think she's even done this to Ethan Klein.
I know how
I like him cold. Babe, you're so cute. I mean, that's cute though. I love the little like packaging of it. Oh, the best housewarming gift ever. I love it so much. So we're officially, well, we have a couple more days left before we move in, but we brought my car over.
So we have room for another car.
I'm like, overwhelmed. There's so much to show you guys, but we'll just keep it to the kitchen for now. There's the kitchen. There's our...
Even the kitchen, we need a good tour. Like right now, it's just a sneak peek.
Oh, but I love the white. Wait, 2 things I never had.
And Moses is so proud of the house. Like I said, I feel like this is like This is like his moment. This is the moment. This is everything he worked hard for, everything he put up with her for. It was for this payoff. Like, this is the exact payoff he wanted, to own a house or to own a home worth millions. And now he does. Now he's with her in this mansion, and he gets to pretend that he's as successful as his sister and brother in law, even though it really is just all Trisha's money.
An island, which is, we actually have like 2 islands, which is cool, and white marble countertops. This is what I thought was the ultimate bouge. Oh, they left that? I didn't know that. The ultimate bouge.
I mean, we knew we wanted this. Even if we got a different house, we would
Yeah.
put the marble countertops.
I've always been obsessed with white marble. Oh my god. I almost brought like nuggets or something just to be like our celebratory like christening mukbang at the house, but I don't know, we're gonna eat dinner later, so I was just like, this is so cool. Okay, this is our little,
You can have your Reese's and LaCroix.
oh, our little, I know, I almost got Chick-fil-A once. I got a little hungry. This is cool too, this 8.
I like the time.
Oh, it's so cool. I like.
The interesting thing about this couple is that they're both the type who would rather show off the house to everyone else than kind of enjoy it themselves. Like, imagine if you walked into this home, you'd be like, oh my God, like, this is amazing. Like, you'd appreciate every single thing. But they almost come off more like they care more about what everyone else thinks, which is why they have to show everything off. Like, I get showing off your house and being proud of it, but considering Trisha's the type of person who like enters relationships strictly based off how other people perceive them, it just comes off more like we like to have this to show you that we have it, as opposed to we like to have it just to have it. Does that make sense? And what I mean is, they don't really like things that they can't show off. So, yes, it's a nice house. Anyone would be lucky to be in it, anyone would be proud. But I feel like these two specifically just live to show other people what they have. Like, that's why Trisha would be in relationships where she would say, well, I don't care if you cheat, but if people think you cheat, that's what bothers me. Like, she cared more about keeping up appearances than the actual relationship. That's kind of how I felt, like, about the house in general. Like, she didn't get a house just so her and her loved one could live in it. She got it because she wanted to show it off to people. And I think that's Moses too. Like, Moses didn't want just like a nice big house to live in. He wanted it to show off. Like, to show, this is what I have now. This is my property. Like, this is what I am.
I like the brick. Yeah, we love the kitchen as is. Like, this is the only thing we're not really touching. Not that we're touching much because this house is basically perfect. We're just kind of putting our own flair on it. Yeah, so excited! Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wow, I'm like overwhelmed. So now what do we do?
Well, we have a meeting at 2 o'clock with the closet people.
I cannot believe it. Oh my god, in less than a year, we met.
Exactly, you guys. In less than a year, they got engaged and bought a house worth millions together, when even like a month prior to this video, he refused to be with her and told her that he did not want to make her his girlfriend and that she was just not for him. But then the moment that she like gets approved to get the house, all of a sudden he wants to be her boyfriend and then her fiance and then her husband. It's very, very sus. Like, I understand why she's happy because this was like the moment she was waiting for all her life. Like, it didn't really matter which boyfriend did it with her. She just wanted that commitment from someone. I understand that her happiness is genuine excitement. Like, less than a year and we're doing all this together. But to me, it's coming across more like business partners than actual lovers. Because, like I said, he wouldn't even claim her a month prior to this video. He said that they weren't compatible. And all of a sudden, the moment her credit's good enough, they're compatible.
Got engaged, bought a house together, and now we're getting married.
And a good roll.
I know. I like, we can't go. There's not more. We can't go more up than this. I mean, you can actually. There's so much more exciting things coming. Oh my god, I can't even breathe right now. I'm like so excited. Wow. Should we show them the pantry? The pantry's not that exciting, but I think it's cool.
It's cool to have it.
What are we gonna put in these?
I'm kind of wondering, only because she mentioned that she couldn't breathe like a video prior when she was just sitting down talking. I kind of wonder if she just was having trouble breathing just because in general she had trouble breathing at this point of her life because she said that she was too heavy. But I wonder if she like got self-conscious about it and then just said, oh, I can't breathe, I'm so excited. I don't know if I believe that because like I said before, she would just be like sitting in the car talking to the camera and she would get winded. And she said it was because she was so heavy at the time. So I wonder if she just got kind of insecure and then just blamed it on the excitement. It's just me theorizing.
Are we gonna put Starbucks cups in those or?
Yeah, no, I think this is the display because it gets more light.
So like the crystal, like the
so
bling.
sparkly. Yeah, all the bling stuff.
Okay.
The stuff that is less.
Get you a man that'll let you display your bling Starbucks cups. Oh my god, babe, you're like the dream. And what's this one? This is just like other mugs and
This is
stuff.
more the tea, you know, like maybe my tea stuff. Like
Yeah.
These are not as bling. 'Cause it's not as.
And maybe just like mugs in general, like cute mugs.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why, but this video is making me think of, that reality show they did in Israel where one of the, I keep wanting to call them contestants, but it's not contestants. I'm so used to like reality competition shows. One of the like co-stars of the reality show, they go to Moses' house and they're like, oh my God, it was like so scary. Like it made me feel weird. I don't know why, but this video of them talking about how they designed it and then knowing that Israel guy saw the design and got creeped out is cracking me up. Because like they were so like proud of it, and the people who saw it were like, "What the hell is this?"
Because it's not as much of a display.
Ooh, look at this skeleton key. Ooh, so spooky. Ooh, there's actually nothing spooky about this house. This house feels so good. This energy feels so good in here. I'm not like an energy person, but sometimes you go in a house, like we've been looking at a house for mom, and sometimes it feels spooky.
You know it once you walk in.
Yeah, this one felt, oh my God, that room is so cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, so she makes a mention of it here, but notice how she said we've been looking for a house for mom. They actually do. Well, I don't know why I say they. Trisha does because it's not Moses's money. Trisha actually does end up buying her mom a house, I believe, very close to them. I don't know if it was in the neighborhood or nearby, but yeah, she ends up buying her mom a house shortly after she buys herself a house. Which just goes to show you, by the way, just how much money she was making at the time. Because she tried to act like Ethan wasn't really giving her much money, but she had enough at this time to buy both her and her mother a house. And an expensive house at that.
There's so many rooms to show you, but again, let's get to the kitchen. This is so amazing. Oh, another counter. There's just so much.
Oh, like this fridge too.
I mean, the fridge is so cool.
You can see through.
I mean, booze, just all the LaCroix. That's usually what our fridge looks
It's like
like.
a television. You can just be here and look at it.
Yeah, look at your little Cokes. This is so cute. Okay, that's bougie though. That makes me so excited. And the pure, you got the pure LaCroix. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We need to get tombstones out. I can't wait till we can go to like Target and Ralph's and be so like, it's our trashy like tombstone craft mac and cheese pastas. That's what we love. And cook in here.
I mean, I get their excitement. When you get a new house or something, you're going to be excited about like every little thing, even the counters. So it makes complete sense. Also, I think the clear see-through fridge actually is pretty cool. I think I don't know, something about the way that they design is kind of tacky. Like even just them putting the drinks in there, there's something like very tacky about these two, like their aesthetic. But I get the excitement, I get the hype.
I ordered pots and pans to the house. I'm so excited to cook. Oh, I'm so excited because like
There's another fridge. I mean, that could be also just LaCroix. Because this is going to be food. This is going to be all
we
food.
need to go to Bevmo too. We need to go and get like celebratory wine and champagne for everyone who comes over.
This will be perfect.
So bougie. This is our house. I'm so proud of us. Like I really am because y'all know me. I'd be like spending my money all the time. I'm proud of him because he worked so hard his whole life and we got.
I mean, she should just be proud of herself. I don't know if she should be proud of him. He kind of just leeched on and latched onto her. But I know she also claimed that she also latched onto him because she said that she also wanted a big house and used him for his credit and, his half of the portion. So she acted like she couldn't have done it by herself. But you guys, I don't know if I believe that because if you couldn't do it by yourself, then how did you get your mom a house too? How did you get yourself a house and your mom a house if you couldn't have afforded to do this by yourself? I feel like she kind of lies for Moses to make it seem like they're equal contributors to the relationship when in fact she is the one carrying the lion's share or putting in the lion's share and he's just kind of leeching off of her and like tagging along like a virus on a host.
Got it together and it feels joint and this is the first time I ever got a place with anyone, much less a beautiful dream house. This is so exciting. Oh, who would have thought? I'm still like overwhelmed by everything. I just love that little setup is so cute.
When we saw this house, we knew.
No, for real. Like
this is our house.
I feel like that's when you just know, like when something's meant to be
There's
yours.
Another drink for you.
I don't know why. Like, I'm not like the hugest fan of Trisha, but it really bothers me the way Moses talks about how, like, I don't know. He's like so smug about getting the house. He's like, we knew, like, this was our house. This was our house. Like, you used this woman. You talked about how you were going to have kids with her just to use her for child support. It's pretty gross to be standing there and like, because we all know that he used her. So it's pretty gross to just be standing there, like, as if it was like a joint decision when really he has like ulterior secret motives. And I want to say that she doesn't know about, but she does know about them because she read them in the text messages. She just overlooked them. But it is like, I don't know, something feels grimy about this. I can't like overlook the fact that Moses said all those things about using her for money. I can't. None of this appears genuine to me. I mean, on her end, I believe her excitement is real, and I believe Moses' excitement for the house is real. But I think she's excited about, like, I have a partner who I live with now. I finally have someone who has made a deep commitment to me. And meanwhile, he's not thinking of that at all. He's just thinking, I finally have the house I always wanted. Like, these two are coming from two different realms.
Wait, really? Oh my, what's in there? Someone just left their key in there? Oh,
So I
literally
guess
their liquor?
this is what we'll have our liquor and
Ew,
some more.
They just left it there?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why that kind of grosses me out a little bit.
Well,
We need
we're
to
gonna
get
clean it up.
yeah.
Everything has to be deep clean.
When are we, not that I guess we'll talk about it later, but we do need to get a maid's, huh? What? So dramatic. Let me show you the pantry. It's not that bougie, but I still love it because it's so huge.
That's not really a revelation. Like, I believe she had a maid even when she was living alone. She had the maid always come in and clean. So that's not new to her. I know she says they'll talk about it later, but I don't think it was meant to be like secret or anything. I think it's like more so business talk. But it is interesting that she's so grossed out by the people leaving behind drinks. Like, yeah, it is a little bit like tacky, but just throw them out. I feel like every time someone moves, you always kind of leave behind something. Like, there's always something you forget to, get rid of.
For all our pastas.
It's gonna be pasta, mac and cheese and pasta.
Literally, that's all we cook.
All the dry goods.
Israeli snacks. We could just have like a little section of Israeli snacks like they have in the grocery stores.
It'll be like the welcome to Israel.
Israel and America. That's what we should do though for a TikTok. I could
This is
stitch
my
myself. Okay, bye. Could you imagine? You could. Okay, this kitchen though, like,
I think
what?
we do this too.
I'm so excited.
Oh my god, you guys, not the fake kissing shot. I was about to say that was a nice looking cabinet. It looked very spacious, but then they hit us with the fake kissing shot, presumably to try to get a thumbnail, because I don't really believe that Moses was all about that kiss. Like, it looked awkward on his end to me. I'm gonna go back. He just, I don't know, something about him looks pained.
I'm so excited. Oh my god, this is so cool. Anyways, we'll do lots more house series stuff as it progresses. Lots more. We'll film our first night here. I'm so excited to film our first night here because we're gonna be sleeping.
Spooky story time.
No, it's all spooky, babe. We don't want spooky
No,
vibes.
but like when you camp outside by the fireplace.
Okay, let's
Have like 3 fireplaces.
Okay, in all fairness, I feel like she kind of overreacted there. He was literally just trying to be like funny and entertaining and being like spooky stories, kind of like a comfort thing, like he said, like when you go camping and then you like get together and you tell like spooky stories, or like, I don't think he meant it in any kind of way. So the fact that she was like, no, like, not bad energy, whatever, like, and she took it so seriously, it's like, how fragile do you have to be to think that if he even says that, it'll create bad energy between you guys as a couple or in your house? Like, why are you that scared about what you could be susceptible to unless you think that like you're that fragile as a couple? That's just my opinion, though.
Let's do happy story time. I know. I'm so excited. We'll sleep in our Mickey sheets because we're gonna make one of the guest rooms like a Disney theme. Just for now, it's temporary. It was like a last minute thought, now it's gonna be a Mickey Mouse room. But I ordered the Mickey Mouse sheets to our house. We need a mattress.
Manifest.
Wait, how are we gonna get the mattress? Oh my god, my cheeks are so bad. Manifest what? Sorry. Go ahead.
We have to manifest the kids' room.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea because I want it to be a baby room, but we're gonna.
Okay, two things here. One, I'm kind of surprised that she cuts him off, but then like stops herself and allows him to speak, because typically when she would cut him off, she wouldn't go back to hear him out. So you can tell that she's extremely happy and more nice now that they're in the house together and she's got like that full commitment from him. But what I find sleazy about Moses here is he's like, we have to manifest the kids from the kid room. Like, I don't know, something about the way that he talks to her and like dangles these things that she wants, or that she thinks she wants, above her head just seems so sleazy and like slimy to me, considering what we know he said about her in texts privately where he said he was going to have a kid with her to like collect child support. So I don't know. It's just kind of like he would like drip feed her the next thing and then give it to her to keep her satisfied. But he was doing it for different reasons than she was. Like his intentions to have children with her, to marry her, to get in a house with her, it wasn't the same as hers. Hers was about couple based things and diving into a deeper connection with someone, whereas his was status based, like diving into a deeper status or like gripping harder what he could own with her. Like after they split, now he'll have all of this to potentially grab at.
You said so. Are you gonna bring your mattress over?
Either with the Jeep or I'll get the van from Joe. I have a
Yeah, I'm
van.
also getting a Jeep truck, and that's so exciting. There's just a lot of exciting things happening. I'm trying to move my mom and sister over here into this area, and they're really down. So we've been seeing a lot of good help.
Ooh, see? So it was that area. She ends up doing it. She gets her mom and sister a house in the same area that they got. And keep in mind, you guys, her home, her and Moses' house was worth millions. So it's interesting, like I said before, that she said, "Oh, well, I couldn't have afforded this house without Moses." Really? Then how did you buy your mom one?
Houses, and we're on par for that. So much fun stuff happening with frenemies.
I also wonder if Moses cared at all that they got Trisha's mother a house, but not his own mother a house. But again, I don't think he cares about his mother that much that he would have also wanted to provide for her. But I find it interesting that they're like, I guess it was just her money at the time, so it's not really their combined money, even though they're gonna get married. But with her money, she goes to buy her mother a house. But then what about with his? Like, did he not want to buy his mother a house? Like, or does she not get the same things that Trisha's mother gets? Is she lesser than Trisha's mother? The reason I bring this up and ask this is because on Frenemies, Trisha would frequently make comments like the mother wasn't invited to the wedding, or like she didn't like Moses' mother, or things like that, even though Moses' mother had never done anything to her. And it just strikes me as odd that Moses would allow the woman in his life that he was going to get married to, or like spend the, I'm not going to say spend the rest of his life with, because he's not going to. We all know that. But it surprises me that he let her speak so negatively about his mother and then just kind of like tossed his mother aside to like join this train, like to join the wealthy train.
My music, his work, our wedding.
Because meanwhile, just to show you the contrast, Ela treats her mother like gold. Like Ela is so careful and protective of her mother and wants to like give her mother things and like take care of her mother. And Moses just doesn't. Like Moses just doesn't care about his mother. I just find it interesting because Ela was the one who was first more successful and Moses wasn't. And I still don't think Moses is successful. I think Trisha is successful and he leeches off of Trisha, but I don't think he himself is successful. I think Ela is successful. And even as she like made her way up, she kept her mother and like close to her and took care of her. Meanwhile, Moses, like the higher he climbed, the less he cared about his mother. Whereas, like when Ela climbed, she kept bringing her mother with her. I just find that interesting because I'm pretty sure Ela's like, was she the youngest and Moses is like the oldest? But I don't know. I find that interesting that the contrast between how these two care about their mother.
Um,
Exciting year.
there's just so much stuff. I can't even, when you're just so excited about life, you're just like, oh, I just want it to like happen now. Like that's how I feel about everything. And then I just walked in and I saw the liqueur and the Valentine's Day candy, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Cool.
It's interesting too. She talks about her excitement for life and how like when she thinks of things, she just wants them, wants them, wants them. I think a little interesting tidbit about Trisha here is that I do believe that she wanted to acquire these things that like you're socially told to go after. So like a boyfriend, then a fiance, then a husband, then a house together, then kids, like or marriage, then kids, and everything like that. I feel like she wanted to get them because it was like the path in life that everybody takes, or like most people take. And she looked forward to each and every one of them. Like she wanted it so bad. Like she wanted the kids, she wanted the marriage, she wanted whatever. But I feel like when it actually happened and she got them, she just was not that excited about them and was always looking for like her next high. So it's like she got the fiance, but then what was next? The wedding. And then she got the wedding, but then what was next? The honeymoon. She got the honeymoon, but then what was next? She got her kids, and then she got the first kid, but then she's like, but now what? Now what do I get after this kid? It was the next kid. Then it's like, okay, what after this next kid? The next kid. Like She was always looking for the next thing, and I think that's why she was so unhappy. Like, remember when she was immediately kind of unhappy immediately after the engagement? I think it's because once she got it, she was just like, I don't really know if I want this. Because that's what she said. She's like, I'm kind of like thinking now, like, did I really want this? Like, she said that in not so many words. And then she got the marriage, and then it's like, okay, now the marriage is over. Then she got her first kid, and you could tell that motherly instincts just didn't come natural to her. And that's okay because they don't come natural to everyone. Sometimes you do have to work at it because remember, you're going from a life of selfishness to a life of having to be selfless. And I feel like she struggled really hard with that after the first kid. Like, she struggled really hard not to be selfish. Even like within the first week, I believe when the baby was born, and she wanted to go to an MCR concert and she wanted Moses to go with her. And Moses said no, he wanted to stay home with their newborn baby. And she got so mad at him. She said she threw a tantrum, locked herself in the bathroom, and cried all night. That was her not wanting to let go of being the selfish person that she was before the child. She wasn't ready. But what strikes me as odd is she didn't do so well with the first kid, and then she ended up having the second. And then she didn't end up doing so well with the second kid, and then she ended up having the third. It's like, why did she keep doing things that she knew that she wasn't that into? Like, I don't want to bring this up here because we're so far from it in the series, but there's clips nowadays that I've seen of her with her children. I wish I could include them now, but they're not really relevant to this portion of her life. But where she looks absolutely frustrated or annoyed or just bothered by her kids talking to her. Like, she does not appear happy. She doesn't seem to know anything about them. Like, oftentimes, I would say on at least 3 occasions from clips I've seen, she's asked her daughter, like, have you ever had this? Have you ever had this? Have you ever tried this? How would she not know what her daughter has tried? How would she not know that as a parent? Like, she once asked her child, have you ever had Rice Krispies? How do you not know if your kid has had Rice Krispies? Like, surely she would be more in tune with the kid, right? But this is just what I mean by like her statement where she said, like, I like life is so exciting. I always want something to happen now. I think she's more excited before it happens. I think once it happens, she gets bored and then she's over it. I think she gets more of the like rush and more of the thrill when it hasn't happened yet, but it's about to. So like she likes the chase more than the catch.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna take a photo in here somewhere in my sad boy shirt. I'm wearing the new sad boy crops. It's not new. Yeah, I'm gonna take one. Oh! Anyways, what else do we want to say? Check out our TikTok.
You gotta stay tuned. There's gonna be so much stuff coming up.
Yes! Oh my god, it's so crazy, babe. We're here. It's actually our first time being here alone. I was just us two. It's crazy. Spooky. Not spooky. It's so good. The vibe is so good. I'm so excited. We need like stools for.
Also, maybe I'm like being nitpicky here and you guys can tell me if I am, but I don't know why. I feel like the like physical chemistry between these two, or even just the chemistry, is so awkward. Like, it almost feels like they never feel that comfortable around each other. Like, even right now when she like gave him like the high five, it just seemed like, I'm gonna show you. It just seems so weird. Like, this just does not seem very like loving.
Oh my god, it's so crazy, babe.
Like, is that like what you would think was like a romantic couple? Or like a couple in love, or like a couple who had good chemistry? It just seems so distant and I don't know. I don't know.
Babe, we're here. It's actually our first time being here alone. I was just us two. It's crazy. Spooky. Not spooky. It's so good. The vibe is so good. I'm so excited. We need like stools for the bar over there. Oh my god, what are we gonna eat here that night we move in? Like,
We know.
we know? What are we gonna eat?
You're gonna cook.
Pasta,
Yeah.
butter noodles,
Yes.
or tombstone, or maybe like a feast
We'll get
of
the
roast.
recipe for Mom for the hamburgers. And
She was making that today.
For the ham-
Or tombstone, or maybe like a feast
We'll get
of
the
roast.
recipe for Mom for the hamburgers. And
She was making that today and I was super
What?
jealous. Yeah, she was like, oh, it sounded so good. I was like, no.
We want.
Yeah, one a Sunday. I can learn how to do it. It should
That's
be
what I'm
hard.
saying. We need the recipe.
Oh my god.
Well, you want to open a look?
Again, I don't know. I'm not like, even when she like tries to give him affection, it just seems so awkward to me. These two just seem so off to me. Maybe it's just because everything I know about him and how like what he's said about her and how he said he's he feels about her, but it just comes off so like forced to me. Like, that's what it is. Everything feels forced. Also, I find it interesting that he talks about, like, we know what we're gonna have the first night here. You're gonna cook or whatever. I feel like he was kind of trying to make her into like a little housewife. Like, I think he thought that he could get what he wanted with the house and do everything by just marrying her. But then I think he tried to like change her a little bit. And I think she actually did end up cooking for them. I don't think it lasted long, but she did end up doing it. She was actually pretty happy when they first entered that house. She was like in good spirits, I think, because she finally got, the quote unquote ending she always wanted.
Roy, and cheers.
Yeah.
Before we close.
We should totally do that. Oh my god, babe, this is so exciting. Which LaCroix? I know. I'm gonna go with the Pure. I've been craving the Pure. Where'd you find those?
Ralph's down the street.
Wow.
I've been liking this lately.
That's so random. I didn't know. Alright. Our first. Oh my god, this was weird.
It has to be LaCroix.
Well, yeah, LaCroix is kind of everything. Can you open mine? This feels so weird. Never in a million years I can own a house this nice, and marry somebody. Or have someone that wants to marry me.
Marry somebody.
That's the thing, though, is like she talks about how she did never think that she would get where she's at this point in life, where she's like, I didn't think anyone would marry me. I didn't think I'd have this house. I didn't think I'd do whatever. It makes me feel like Moses is more of like a placeholder. Like, it literally could have been anyone. It could have been anyone in his position. Whereas, like, with Trisha, Moses could not have gotten this house with just anyone. It had to be Trisha. Like, he's a placeholder, just like someone she could have randomly, like, you could switch him out with anyone. But her, like, he needed her. She could have done this with anyone, you guys. He could not have done this without her.
So nice.
No, and not only that, custom furniture. I manifested it from the beginning. I was like, I just really want some custom furniture. You guys, I got it. I got the custom furniture coming. That was the big goal. Cheers. We got it. We did it. Actually, when we first met, we were both looking at places to buy separately. Like, I was looking in like a Calabasas area. It looks so glad I did not move there now. And he was looking like at the beach areas, like totally different areas than we live now. And then we just know.
And doesn't that kind of show you his motivation, though? The fact that he was looking for houses before he even met her. Of course, it makes sense for her because I know she had moved a lot and she always liked to kind of go to bigger, better areas. But it's interesting that he was looking for a place to move and then he was writing all those secret texts about her, saying he was going to use her for money and use her for child support and just use her. And then he ended up getting the house that he wanted with her. It's just very sus. It's very sus that, like, he refused to date her. He refused to be called her boyfriend until she got the go ahead, like the green light to get the house. And then all of a sudden he's like, okay, I'll be your boyfriend. I'll date you.
Hermosa Beach.
Like, both totally different areas. And then we, like, and I never even had my eye on this area. We looked at one house in this area that was like out of our budget. We loved it, but it was like out of our budget and it was in this gated community. And then we saw this one and it was like even better, more perfect, the way it was styled and everything. And then we both kind of just consecutively agreed that we're like, well, we don't really leave our house even before Paytas left my house. We never left our house. We both can kind of work from home.
It's weird because she says that, like, she says, like, oh, I never even really left my house during quarantine, so, like, it didn't really matter. But if that's true, then why did she go so hard on frenemies and say that she wasn't going to just stop living her life and that she could go out if she wanted to during quarantine? Because she literally said that in one of the frenemies episodes. But yet now she's like, oh, we don't go out anyway. But then why did you argue, like, oh, what, I'm just supposed to stop living my life? And if you don't go out, why did you film multiple music videos during quarantine? Why did you do multiple OF collabs during quarantine? Why did you constantly go out to shop, not wear a mask? Why did you go on so many trips? Why did you throw so many weddings? Like, why? And why?
So I feel like this was good. He still has his building office space, creative space, but moving it over towards here. And yeah, so exciting. I love this area. And it's a new area that we don't know anyone else that lives here. Like, it's fresh for us. We're gonna bring my family on over. We did tell his family too that live in Los Angeles, like, you guys should move out here too. We're trying to bring all the family inside.
They'll be here in a minute.
Ooh, that is interesting though, because She says we tried to tell his family too, you should move in this area, and I brought my family in this area. But then how come she's buying her family the house in the area, but then they don't offer the same courtesy to his family? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is it only that her family gets the benefits of their wealth, but his family doesn't? Like, yeah, sure, it's nice to be like, yeah, you guys should come here too, but why do they have to fund it themselves, but her family doesn't have to fund it themselves?
Like,
It's so
nice.
cool. I mean, I just want everyone to be here. It's like our own little nest, egg
It's
nest.
safe.
It's safe. I have him, which I always will say no matter what. So, but then it's extra safe in here.
I don't think she wanted everyone there though. Like, yeah, it's a nice thought, but I don't think it's true. I do think she wanted her mother and sister there. I do believe that 100%, but I don't think she would have been happy if Moses' family actually lived in the area. And like, can you imagine, especially now with them all like falling out, how awkward that would be?
I know there's so much more to show you guys, but to be continued.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
It'll be
So
one
cool.
vlog per room. Each room.
There's just even more though. Like when we move in, we gotta show like cooking video. There's just so much thing to do in like this room. But yeah, there's so much.
My
more.
garden.
Are you so excited?
Yes.
I'm so excited for him. All
We
these
have
little
like
plants.
over 3 acres of land. So I'll be
Crazy.
gardening
And he has so many
for the
plants.
rest of my life.
How many plants do you have right now?
I have hundreds of cactuses and
I like how he kind of equates like her cooking videos to his garden, but I'm pretty sure like he didn't do anything with his garden, right? Like, there was no videos that took off from it. I do remember her cooking videos. Like, I do remember she posted a lot of them, and they were kind of like a big thing she was doing. I even remember her doing like ASMR eating times, like from those meals that she cooked. But yeah, she did a lot of videos of her cooking in the kitchen, but I don't really remember his gardening ones.
But then
So
you're
it's
gonna
gonna be
bring,
really nice.
get new plants, oregano, roses.
We got roses for you.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, they're out there now?
Yes, and they're really, really old. Like they've been there for a long time. So.
Alright,
Beautiful.
guys. There's also a bunch of little step ups. I'm so excited. I'll just show you real quick, and then we're gonna end. I'll just show you this really quick little preview. Little step ups.
Like,
There's
just
little
show
steps.
the preview towards the window.
No! Okay, there's the preview. That's it. All right, that's all you're getting. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me all these years. You guys, can you believe it? We own a house. We're getting married. Like, what is life? And we're happy. Who would have thought?
Well, I don't know about that part. I don't know about the happy part. She's like, and we're happy. Who would have thought? Not me, because I don't believe it. And I believe Moses is faking. Like, even that kiss, you guys, everything just feels so forced from him. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that they're happy. I mean, I believe that they're happy they both got the house that they wanted. I don't believe that he's happy to be with her. I don't even believe that she honestly is that happy to be with him. Because, like I said, directly after their engagement, she was not happy. She was like having second thoughts. She even straight up told him, like, now that we're engaged, I'm just wondering, like, what if I had gone a different path kind of vibe. So I don't know. Because she even said, like, oh, this means I'm like stuck with you forever. Like, I'm with you forever. Like, am I ready? Like, she said that.
I love you.
Love you.
All right, bye, guys. Okay, so now we're on the outside of our house a little bit, and I just want to like say that like thank you guys always for being there with me. Like, I feel like I was a mess for so long. Oh, just a casual trip to Greece right there. Like, hi, can you see me? I have a mask because Moses upstairs with the closet people.
So the thing that I find interesting is she like thanks her audience and says like she was a mess for so long, but at this point she was like still a mess. But I feel like she measures her value based off like where she's at in life and like what she has. So now she's like, I was such a mess, but now I'm in this house with my fiance. But it's like that's the same fiance that she just like a month prior to this video or like a couple months prior was mistreating, who she had hit, who she wouldn't even let leave the property, who wouldn't even call her his girlfriend, who wouldn't even let her call him her boyfriend. It's not like time had passed and they had both done a lot of work on themselves and they like became this happy couple who ended up in with a happy ending and a happy life. They literally had just like what a week prior to all of this were like not doing good. And even a month prior, we're not even like officially together. Like he only got with her because of the house. So why is it like, oh, I was a mess before, but now I have this guy in this house? But it's like, but you don't have them under real circumstances. You have them under him using you and you wanting to rush things because you want to feel like someone wants to be with you. It just feels like a weird measure of value when and not even an accurate one.
We picked out all the frames and stuff, but like, oh, the wind. I feel like you guys have been on this journey of life with me, right? Like, this is what's so crazy, is life is so crazy. Like, life just happens. I hope you can hear me. Hopefully the water is not super loud, but life just like sort of happens, and my skin is really bad right now. I'll just ignore that. And it just happens, and it just like life. How do I say this? I feel like this water is distracting.
So she talks about how life just happens, but it didn't happen because she forced everything up into that point, including that point. Like, she was trying to force Moses to be with her. She was trying to force Moses to marry her. She was trying to force Moses to, well, she didn't have to force the house. He definitely wanted that one. But the whole time she was trying to force him to be with her, and he refused to be with her. And that's why they fought so much. But it's just kind of like, oh, you guys, you've been with me through this whole journey, and life just happens, as if like it all just fell into place, like naturally. But it didn't. None of it was natural. Like, not a single part of it was natural. She sought him out to get Ethan back. He sought her out to get her money. And then she was trying to force him into a relationship that he didn't want to be in. But the way that she frames this is, you guys have been with me since the beginning, and now I finally got my fairy tale ending. It like manipulates her audience into believing that like they were there with her struggles, and now they're there with her for her success. Like, now they're there for the happy ending. And it like deludes them into believing that it is a happy ending, and makes them forget everything leading up to how her and Moses got together, even though they weren't even okay like a month prior.
Don't stress too much about things, because tomorrow's gonna come. Whether you're ready for tomorrow or not, it's gonna come. And kind of like love. I need to come in here. I don't know. I like being outside though. Kind of like love. You can't force it. You can't force love. Like, it'll come or it won't. For me, when I finally truly started accepting that the possibility of that I may be alone forever, I was okay with it. I was looking at people that I loved. Like, I love Christian Chenoweth, and I was like,
So wait, she says you can't force relationships, you can't force love, but you guys, she forced the entire thing with Moses. You guys, she forced the entire thing with Moses. They didn't just fall in love. That didn't just come natural. She forced it. She was trying to get him to be her boyfriend the whole entire time, and he refused, and that's why she had such an issue with him. Like I said, the only time he stopped refusing was when he realized she could get the house, and then he was like, yeah, let's start dating. And when was this, like, era of her being okay with being alone? Because that never happened. Ever. She never let go of Jason prior to Moses, and then when she got Moses, she tried to force the same things on Moses that she did on Jason. There was never this, like, little era where she was just peaceful and thinking, like, if I'm alone, I'm okay with being alone. That never happened. There was never a time for it to happen.
looking at Christian Chenoweth, and I was like, you know what? She's never been married. She's never had kids. She has a very fulfilling life and career. Jennifer Aniston never had kids. You know what I mean? Like, so I started like thinking that in my head, and like, but not only thinking that, but just like being like, oh, that sounds kind of dope too. Like, you're free or whatever. And hey, different strokes for different folks. Like, honestly, I really came to terms with that might be my life, and I was fine with that. Okay, now deep down, I feel like,
Yeah, she wasn't fine with it, but honestly, I think that life would have suited her better. I think she would have been happier, unironically, if she didn't have kids and she had been alone. Because I don't think she's happy with Moses, and I don't think she's happy being a mother. That's my personal opinion based off all the clips I've seen of her motherhood. She does not seem happy. She seems to always want to be away from the kids. When she's around them, she's annoyed. She knows nothing about them. She spends the majority of her time away, and Moses takes care of them, and she just doesn't even seem to be like, she doesn't love Moses. Like, we've seen what Trisha looks like in love. We've seen it with Jason. We even saw it with Sean. It's nothing like how she is with Moses. It's not the same thing. I think Trisha settled. I think she forced herself into the relationship and forced herself into motherhood because she wanted what everyone else had, but she didn't do it with the person that she wanted, and that's why she doesn't want the life that she has.
God knew that I had other intentions and he had other plans for me. And this is just not working anywhere. I want to put you guys on something, and like, it all was perfect timing. Like, and if you just don't fight stuff, it'll happen. But life goes on. Every day comes.
She says it's perfect timing and that if you don't fight stuff, it'll, like, just happen. But again, you guys, she fought everything. None of this happened naturally or organically. This happened because she forced Moses to be in a deeper commitment, or she tried to, And then when she couldn't really go the route that she wanted to, she kind of used her money to get him to do what she wanted him to do, which is why he ultimately ended up being with her. It's just not the fairy tale that she presents it to be. And I feel like she's misleading her audience by telling her, like, you guys, you don't have to force anything. You can let it happen. But like while they're watching her force people to do the things that she wants them to do. Like while they're watching her, like, you know, leave that mark on Moses's arm. It's just disingenuous to claim that you don't have to do these things that she herself is doing to get them.
There's no need to stress about it. What'll be yours will be yours. And I mean that in every sense of the word. Love, relationships, houses, career paths, friend groups. Like what's meant to be in your life will be placed in your life. Sometimes things are removed so it can make room for another one. Hold on, let me sit out there. Oh, they're out there. But it's all about timing. Okay, I'm not talking to myself. I feel stupid talking to myself in there.
Here's the thing though, I do believe what she's preaching. I do believe that things happen in time, and like it's true that like people will leave from your life to make space for the other people to come in, and like, you know, not to sound generic, but like everything happens for a reason. But I don't believe that she believes it. But yes, it is a good message to spread. Like, don't stress too much. Everything that will happen when it's supposed to happen. Don't force anything. But she doesn't live by that, so it just comes off as like disingenuous.
It's all about timing. It's all about let go and let God. Don't worry, we're back in the same space that we just were at. And it'll feel right and it'll all click. But also, I have to get this to talk to my sister because she's just turned 28.
So she says, you know, it'll feel right and it'll all just click, but hold on.
And it'll all click. But and it'll feel right and it'll all click.
So she says that like it'll feel right and it'll just all click, but immediately after her engagement to Moses, she told him that it didn't feel right. Like she was like, "Oh, I'm just wondering like am I making the right choice here?" Like that was the video she did just like 2 videos prior to this one where she was having doubts about the engagement because she was like, "No, I'm just thinking about it and like now we're going to be together forever. Like is this it? Like is this what I'm supposed to be doing?" Like it clearly didn't feel right to her if she was having those kind of doubts to tell her freshly new fiance like, "Hey, I don't know if I'm supposed to marry you. Like do I want to settle like this?"
But also, I have to get this to talk to my sister because she's just turned 28 and I'm 32. And it took me 31 years to finally like be happy and feel settled and feel right. And sometimes it takes longer. And sometimes you just have to realize like at 31.
But again, you guys, she didn't feel right. Like even a month prior to this, she was still bringing up the fact that Moses said all those ugly things about her and all those negative things about her. During the course of their entire relationship, she kept saying that she didn't know if she really wanted to be with Moses because she couldn't get over the things that he had said. And now she's here trying to say, "Oh, you guys, when I was 31 when I met him, it felt right. Like it I just knew it when it was Moses." But like she's leaving out the fact that we all saw everything happen on front of me and that we all saw all those exposed videos that she did on Moses.
I was like, you know what? This is okay. Where you are in life is okay. It's where you're meant to be. Don't compare your life to other people. You don't know how happy those people are that you're comparing your life to. Just stop comparing yourself. And I think the minute
That would have been good advice for her to follow. Then she probably wouldn't have felt the need to have children that she didn't really want to have. Because, again, like I said, I don't think that she's enjoying motherhood. I don't think that she really wants it. And I feel like if she had not compared herself to other people, because, like she said, you don't know how happy people are. You don't know how happy you'll be in that situation if you were in the situation that they were in. And she ended up finding out because she wasn't too happy when she ended up in it.
you can do that, and if you can do it when you're younger, like 19, and it'd be like, hey, if you're 19 and watching this, and you're like, hey, Trish was like, don't compare yourself to other people, it'll help you flourish. Sorry. That's the best advice. I wish I could give it to myself, which is why I'm telling it to you guys, because I know people are younger that watch me. Some people are the same age, and people are older, so it applies to everyone, but I wish I could have told myself at 19 to don't compare yourself. Everything happens in due time. Don't force things to end. Don't force things to begin.
But again, even here, she's saying like she wishes she would have given herself that advice. But even with that advice that she's preaching, she still went on to do things that she didn't really want to do because she was comparing herself to others. Like she still went on to go have multiple children that you guys, that I don't think she really wanted to have. She still went on to marry this guy that she really didn't want to be married to. She's in a constant state of comparing. Like even to this day, all she does is compare herself to other people. That's why she does these things where she cosplays as like Holly Madison or people who she wants to be, because she's still in search of like trying to become other people and have what they have.
And you're exactly where you're meant to be, and I believe that in every step of life. I'm getting Botox Thursday. That I will not accept. I will not accept my forehead wrinkles. But yeah, oh my god, wasn't Moses the cutest? He's so cute. He had a little grace just when I walked in, not even for filming. I'm like, give me your phone. I need to film because my phone was in my car. And I was just there. I love him so much. Guys, this house is a dream house.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually was kind of funny when she said, "I'm gonna get Botox though, because I will not accept um, the wrinkles." That was a pretty like funny swerve, and I find it funny that she like finds it so cute what Moses did for her, like with the LaCroix and like with the little Valentine's Day gift. But then when Valentine's Day actually rolls around, she mistreats him because she says he didn't do anything for her, and she was expecting him to do something for her, and she's like so moody about it and keeps like shaming him until he finally does it.
I'm shook. I'm so shook.
Because Moses is like only as good as the last thing he did for her. That's why, like, he would buy her jewelry, and then she'd always be like, "You haven't bought me jewelry. You never buy me jewelry. You never buy me anything." And he'd be like, "Trisha, I literally buy you jewelry all the time." And she's like, "Oh, yeah. It's because he's only as good as the last thing he gives her. He has to keep topping himself."
Himself mascara on from yesterday, but I'm so excited. Thank you again. I just wanted to give that little love you, keep going, girl pep talk at the end of this video to make it really circle.
Yeah, again, she like does that though to be like, one day you can be where I can be if you just like let it happen naturally. Like, look how happy I am. But she's not happy. That's the thing. She's like selling this life that's not true. That's why I say, like, even with the housing where, like, they just like to show off, or they just like to show off in general. Like, even the bags that she buys, the clothes that she buys, the cars that she buys, everything she buys is not really for herself. It's to show it off to other people, to make people want what she has, just like the way that she wants what other people has. She wants to be desired like that. She wants people to see her and want the things that she has, which is why she grabs for them. But she doesn't really want them. That's why she ends up so unhappy in the end, because they're not really for her. But she's just trying to put in people the same feeling that other people put in her, because she thinks, I believe, like that if like she thinks Holly Madison is an icon, so she wants everything Holly Madison has. She wants us all to view her as that, so then everyone thinks that she's an icon like Holly Madison. Like she just wants to feel that status, that like iconic status of people wanting to be her or wanting what she has. But yeah, I personally think that's why she's so unhappy in life, because she has things that she never wanted, and she has them with people or with the person she never wanted to have them with. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Share your thoughts, what you agree with, what you disagree with, and anything that you wish I would have said that I didn't, or anything you noticed that I didn't. Just let me know in the comments below. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to take a stab at the comments really quick, because you guys, we need to discuss like the delusion. So someone said all Trisha ever wanted was a place and a person to call home. Yeah, but that could have been anyone. That's why I refer to Moses as a placeholder, because it could have been anyone. Because all she ever wanted was someone to call home, right? But it could have been anyone. It didn't have to be Moses. Next, let's see. Moses doing little things like putting a racist in the fridge for her because she likes it cold is just cute. She went from a man who shames her for eating to a man who stocks the fridge with her favorite snacks. Again, there's this delusion narrative that Jason shamed her for eating when that never happened. Trisha was at her heaviest weight with Jason. Every video she's in with Jason, she's mukbanging, she's overeating. He bought her like that box of chocolate with over like 100 chocolates in it for $300. He bought her various meals. He bought her chicken wings for like golden chicken wings for $1,000. This man did not shame her for eating. In fact, he fed her. There were multiple videos where Jason hand fed Trisha, feeding her pieces of food in her mouth with his fingers. And would be like, "Oh, do you want this? Let's go get this for you." So they need to miss me with this. Let's see. I love Moses for her, and he's mature, unlike Jason. He's so into her. He's so calming, yet lets her be her. I definitely think they're soulmates. Bro, if your soulmate is someone that you have to hold hostage at your house and who you won't let leave and who you pin down and who you end up leaving a mark on their body, may that love never find any of us. May that kind of soulmate never find any of us. He gets her, no judgment, no arguing. He just gets her. No, he's just in it for the con. He has to do what she says to get what he wants. Moses is the first guy that looks like he loves Trisha as much as she loves him. Okay, you know what? I was going to say, no, he's not because he doesn't look like he loves her at all. And I don't think that they love each other. But she doesn't love him either. So this statement is actually true. He loves her as much as she loves him, which is not at all. He smiles whenever she smiles. He makes cute little comments like, "This is our house. We are going to have a baby here. I love you so much." And it's just so cute. I'm so happy you guys found each other. There's so many things there's so many things I can say about that, but I've already said them. We know why he said those things because he kept wanting to ensure that he got the wealth in the end, but that's just my opinion. I just can't believe how deluded her stance can be, where they can miss all of these toxic traits that happen, all of these bad things that both Trisha and Moses did to each other, and refer to them as soulmates. Like, again, if my soulmate was somebody who talked behind my back and told other women that he was seen behind my back, by the way, that he was disgusted by me and that he was going to use me for money and have kids with me for money, I would rather be soulless and not have a mate at all. But that's just me.